Sorry, I just had a card pop out. Oh my god, you guys. Try to bear with me. I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger of God. I am a whole child of God, the first one, Lilith reincarnated. I am in the dark night of the soul trying to find my way out. How'd that happen? I don't know. What the fuck, God? Damn it. I should have known. Do you know why you know? Let me tell you how you know. They will take you to the highest peaks, bro. You will be filled with such exhilaration and joy and abundance and gratitude and just love your life so fully. And then they will drop you into the darkest pits. And I've been in a dark room for at least 3 hours with my own thoughts and feelings. And I can't get out. So I'm using the tarot cards to get me out. Seriously, yeah, bro. New levels, new devils. It's Monday, and I don't understand. Is it in the... I'm about to pull my Sabbath. Let me see. Something's happening. This is not typical energy. Oh, my God. What happened? I can't even think. That's all I have been doing is thinking. You know what happens? You know what I watched? I watched my mind happen. I watched fight or flight happen in my head. And I watched my response. I watched my response time. I watched my panic time. I watched my panic response. And how long this has been going on. How long it's been going on? About 3 hours. I looked up. It's been 3 hours. Wake up. Wake up. Get out of it. And even that, I'm walking through reality as a fucking zombie. You can see it on my face, I'm sure. I'm totally not in the body. I'm like, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the... What day of the month is it? Really, though. I'm going to pull out my Sabbath book real quick before I pull this. Some card fell out, and of course... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shut up. God. I hate God right now. It doesn't matter. It involves a person. But this person is part of God's work, and God is working me, bro. What the fuck, God? What the fuck, God? I mean, yeah, I got some questions for the person, but this is not even... Why are you doing this to me, God? Oh, God. I am so fucking triggered right now. Let me see what's going on, though. What am I looking for first? Confirmation that it was made to happen on this day. That something made this happen. Because there's no way this could be happening. There's no way this is happening. What's happening? Somebody from the past reached out. And it fucked me up real bad, bro. Real bad. It shoved me into all kinds of chaos, bro. All kinds of chaos. Let me see. I'm going to pull out my Sabbath book. It's my Sabbath almanac that tells us, you know, predictions of what the fuck is going on. Lilith, we're not there yet. Where are we? June 25th. That's June. We're not there yet. Something is happening, bro. I'm telling you. Something just happened. This is not okay. Okay? Okay. Oh, God, I'm dying. Really? Yeah, I panicked. I watched my panic responses. And you know what I saw happen? I saw the mind try to figure it out. The mind tried to have control, meaning it's trying to answer questions that are unanswerable. Why? 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 It wants the why. And so it's coming up with possible scenarios, which goes back to my earlier reading of journeying and how you can create these illusional scenarios within your head. You know, the 7 of Cups. We're definitely not in Beltane's, but it's got to be somewhere near here. Give me a second. I'm trying to find some answers, some dates, some movement in the planets is what I'm looking for, to be honest. Specifically, is movement in the planets that is making this happen. Alright, let's see. The full moon energy on June 11th at 3:44 is vibrant and expansive and adventurous. This celestial event brings forth a sense of enthusiasm and optimism. Okay, I know that. And that's exactly what that's confirming. The Sagittarius was going to make people impulsive. What comes next? That's all that matters. Sagittarius is associated with travel and exploration. The full moon encourages you to step out of your comfort zone and embrace the unfamiliar territories. Expand your mind by diving into books and courses. Yeah, we did all this. We're in some weird shit. Engaging in deep conversation with friends or loved ones for an evening filled with laughter and stimulating dialogue is also a good idea. And then it doesn't say anything until LILITH. Come on, seriously? It says a lot of scrying. Beltane rituals. A bunch of fucking capes and fucking shit. More rituals celebrating LILITH, and then the new moon, June 25th. We're in the dark, period. What am I looking for? Answers, bro. Answers. What am I supposed to do? And that's why your brain turns on to overdrive. Your brain is trying to find answers of how you're supposed to react to this. You didn't see this coming. So now your brain is trying to come up with answers of what to do. And that's not good. None of that's useful. Again, you have to listen to it, and it's not useful information. It comes up with narratives, dude, as to why this is happening. Why did they reach out to me is the question. And the ultimate question, what do you want? What do you want? And all I want to do is protect myself from whatever this is. I don't even know what this is, but I'm afraid of this, and what do you want? And the fight or flight is just run from this. Run from this as far as you can. That's low vibrational. Running away from a challenge is not helpful. So then if I know I have to face the challenge, I'm trying to prepare myself for the challenge, and the mind comes up with all these things, and it's like, that's not helping. You're not helping. And so I'm just stuck in this. And what happened? Well, once you get stuck in it, you get stuck in the feelings of the past, memories. And so I got all angry, and I got all sad, and I got all scared. And that's the dark night of the soul. Welcome. Why are we doing this on a Monday? That's where I was like, what pushed this to happen? This celestial event right now. All I got is the Knight of Swords, which is just confirmation to the moon, the energy of the moon. Because the full moon in Sagittarius pushes you out of your comfort zone to be adventurous and take risks. But the question is, what do you want from me? Why did you take this risk? I'm not feeling so risky myself. Anyways, let me get my fucking guidebook. So we're looking for answers. Current energy, knowledge. I want answers. Swords. That's your thoughts, right? Yes. Check. Chickity check. Why is this happening, God? In the essence, God put me up for a challenge, and you're always never ready for the challenge. And that's what he says all the time. Be still and be ready. I wasn't ready. I freaked out. I'm not ready for this. What do you want? Oh, God. I'm going to throw up. Oh, God. What is this person going to say to me? What am I supposed to say to this person? Oh, God. And that's it. You get so overwhelmed, you just want to cry. You're literally having an emotional breakdown. It's too many emotions at once that you just can't even control them. Oh, God. Why did I go to the Knight of Wands? That's not helpful. I mean, that's probably the fucking energy. Bastards. Oh, and then the Eight of Wands. They try to say some loves in that. Leave me alone. I want the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, God. Don't fucking play with me, Holy Spirit. I don't even want to be here in this time. Fuck. 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 I can't focus. I can't even see straight, dude. Seriously? Yeah, I'm in Pentacles. And it fucking starts with your swords. Alright, I found it. The Knight of Swords combines thought and action and represents a burst of energy leading to a lot of activity, travel, getting things done. You find yourself thinking quickly and clearly, discovering unexpected solutions to problems, formulating plans, using the energy of the Knight of Swords truly, and understand that this is a time to act without delay. You have something that is there something you've always wanted to do? Whether this is a trip, a career change, or creative project, do it now. It may be the very thing that you've come to this life to accomplish. So take the first steps today. We've been reading about all of this energy. However, the air is changeable element, and you must be prepared for sudden alterations or temporary throw. Oh yeah, and we're in Fortuna. She's rolling us around the wheel. You're on top, and then you're on bottom. There we go. Throw your life into chaos, perhaps because a new idea or vision revises your plan or course, depending on the surrounding cards. As a result, a sudden illness, accident, or surgical operation. I mean, I'm having open heart surgery right now. Swords, the Knight of Swords can indicate an influence of a person that will initiate change in your life. He is a mercurial man with extreme changeable opinions. Are we talking about the same person here? What he fiercely believes one day may be radically altered the next. That's me. He often rushes into things without considering the consequences or other people's feelings. However, he is charming, very good with words, so he can probably talk you into anything. As a lover, he's likely to be temporary, one who will make romantic gestures or even contact you after he decides it's all over. He likes to get his own way, so he can be convinced. Yeah, this is not good. Reverse. Take care that you're not rushing into something without thinking it through properly and endangering others with your carelessness. Alternatively, the card can also suggest that you're exhausted and you need to slow down. You are spreading yourself far too thin. Focus on what's most important. The reverse Knight of Swords may be a person in your life who causes chaos wherever he goes. He is overbearing, thoughtless, reckless, and so don't rely on his promises. He likes to provoke quarrels. Beware, he makes a bad enemy. Current energy. What am I supposed to do with this? Temperance. The card of Sagittarius. Balance. This is precisely what I had spoke about in the morning, where the man side of me turns on and becomes overbearing, protective, and outrageous. And even if my heart had feelings, it can't be heard because I'm too logically trying to protect myself from whatever I'm facing. And that's it. I'll act without even understanding what I'm about to do because it's programmed to protect myself from whatever this is. Could it be anything other than heartbreak? Turn to the Chariot, which is the same thing as Balance. Temperance means moderation, the recognition that there is a middle way and that extremes are not necessary. The word derives from the Latin, here we go with the Latin, tempere, meaning to combine properly, referring to the mixture of ingredients in the right proportion. The path of the initiation begins with the journey deep down into ourselves, so that we may face the darkness, fears, and limitations that lie there in the false personality of the ego. I told you, that's what happened. Fight or flight, it turned on, the whole thing, the whole fucking system lit up inside of me, and I'm stuck in it. Only by descending into the darkness can the soul renew itself. And it doesn't matter, it's just he's initiated it. Fine, whatever, I'm going to overcome this, but what is this? What do you want out of this? I don't even know why God did this, but what do you want? In the card of death, the old patterns which did not recognize the joyful and abundant flow of the universal energy are released so that we may deal with life as it truly is. And that's it. I wasn't going to run, although I felt it. Like, oh my God, just run away. Just pretend like you didn't see it. Just block them. This is far from the end of the journey. It's only a glimpse of what is possible. We must start to return to the outer world, acting from our connection with the spiritual realm. I have no connection. I can't use my psychic abilities in this. And this is a difficult transition, which means that the process can often be abandoned or rejected as the ego resurfaces, as will be seen in the underworld or the tower, which is the fucking devil in the tower card. The gap between the world and the spirit, between outer conscious and inner self, between fire and water, and that's it. I always act this way. It's a pattern. It's a self-protective mechanism that has been turned on. Earth and air must be bridged and reconciled. In a reading, temperance indicates that you have been through a difficult time, but this card is forgiveness, blessings, and healing if you're willing to allow it. I've always forgiven this. I just want it to end. Why can't it end? All I can hear is God say it's not over yet. Oh, God. What do you want from me, God? I can't see anything. It's just dark. Oh, God. Because they're usually on timers. There's specific days when you can see this shit coming. That's what I was looking for. Did I miss this in the planetary movement? I didn't see this one coming. Oh, God. Now is not the time for outward action. Instead, you should be still, listen, reflect, and absorb the lesson that you've been given. Temperance represents a connection to your higher self and spiritual purpose. I know what this is. And I'm trying to stop the replay, but the only way to stop it is to go through it, and I don't want to go through it. It's going to keep replaying. It always has since the beginning of time. Fuck off. Temperance represents, your spiritual purpose. Bringing soul growth, harmony, and a sense of inner... This is a contract. I can't break myself out of it until I break the pattern. Until I change time. Until I do something different. Until it ends differently. It won't end until it ends differently. It can't end differently if I keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Do you understand? That's why we're faced with the same battles over and over. It's just like beating a video game. You get so pissed off because you can't beat it. But each time, as Kobe says, you're getting stronger. Each time you get your ass kicked, bro, and you don't win. That's what they don't tell you. You give it all you got, and you get your ass kicked. I'm trying to avoid getting my ass kicked in this one, bro. And there's no way you can avoid an ass kicking. You must begin this process by abjuring extremes and by pursuing right action all circumstances, which may not involve acting at all. Temperance reverse suggests that you often act inappropriately without considering the consequences, going from one extreme to the other. You may benefit from visiting a healer counselor who will help you understand what changes you need to make in order for you to find a greater purpose and lasting happiness. And as much as I have my own patterns, what the fuck are you? What's your pattern right now, bro? What brought you in? What fucking pattern are you playing out? Your thoughts and emotions can manifest in physical illness. Illness arises from misdirected life force, but disease has no energy except from what it derives from you. Healing is brought about in lessons of temperance by allowing the life force to flow freely instead of directing it towards self-destruction. And that's it. We want to have control. I want to control this situation. I want to have control over this situation. So the masculine, that's the masculine, bro. It wants to control this situation so that I don't get hurt. You can't avoid an ass kicking, is what I just heard, and I'm just going to have to stick to that. You can't avoid getting hurt. It's going to hurt. Facing the past and overcoming it is always going to hurt. Every time you face it. I'm about to get my ass kicked, bro. By this person? No, by my own emotions, bro. The only thing that hurts me is me. Your words don't have any power unless I give them power over my reality. You're far from understanding that kind of power. What's the outcome, God? Oh, God. I'm so scared. Hope. Star. These are all super high icons. I just want to point that out. There's a show going on here. Well, at least we're progressing instead of regressing. The lightning strike of the tower, that's what just happened, has ripped through the remaining illusions. And that's where I'm looking at this. It's like, whoa, before you get in this, I definitely have a different perspective now. I'm definitely wiser now. Now the star appears as a guiding light, illuminating a pathway of higher consciousness and the ecstasy of spirit. The star brings hope. It is a card of liberation and freedom, symbolized by the nakedness of the goddess that shows that she has nothing to hide. I really don't. Ugh. As I say that, it's like, here I am, naked on the cross again, with all my wounds for everyone to see, all my sins. In essence, it's what it is, dude. You're on a fucking cross in a graveyard of everybody hanging for their sins. Only through Christ are we forgiven, and we can crawl up off there, bro. Jesus Christ. Anyways, in renewing waters, wash away the bitterness and pretense. You have been through emotional storms, but the star brings you release and the promise of healing. Though any change will not be immediate, have faith and courage that this will come. You are on a spiritual journey of transformation, and this is a message of blessing from the universe. Spiritual energy and creative flow as you feel connected to the earth and the gods, and in consequence, you may develop gifts of healing and clairvoyance or meet your spirit guides. I made a whole video about that. I was so hanging out with Pac and having a great day. And here we are with this shit. He doesn't hate you. He's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to stop me. Nowhere to help me. I hate these moments. The moments when you're all alone. And you have to face the darkness all by yourself. Any work in the creative arts will be exceptional during this period. I know, like, paint a picture, draw a fucking, write a song. Oh, yeah, that works out so well for me. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's like, I've come so far. Don't do this to me. It's a circle, bro. It's the circle of life. Thanks. At least there's a pretty song to it. You wanna sing that song at my wedding? It's a great song. That's all it is. I'm circle jerked right back where I fucking tried to. You try so hard to get out, and you're right there facing the same fucking challenge. What do I do different this time? That's what you want to do, right? You want to have control. You want to know how to act and what to do to get out of this. Let's find a clarifying card. Oh, it's me. Come on, you're not helping. Damn it, God. Could be a fire sign. I gotta use my magic. I can't. It doesn't even apply here. I don't use my magic on any of my twin flames. So stupid. I mean, just to try to burn them out of my life, and I've tried that. It never worked before. This isn't going to work this time either. Why? Because it's not truly what it is, and that's where I have to tap into my heart and ask it what to do. My mind's like, that's stupid, don't do that. That always leads to heartbreak. I know. Why do we do this? Because it's my karma to have my heart broken over and over again? Why? Because I'm a heartbreaker myself. Come on, you're not helping. Just get me out of this. I'm trying to get out of it before I even get in it. I'm trying to find my way out. Where's the wands? I'm in my wand. Need the willpower to live. Queen of Wands. I mean, don't make me put on my fucking... Shut up, bro. That's not funny, God. What are you gonna say? My lingerie? I'm fucking doomed, you guys. I'm in hell. You can't send me to hell. I'm already there. And if I don't find my way out, you're never going to find your way out. God damn it. Help me, Jesus. Forgive me. Lead me not into temptation, but deliver me from me. You guys. Oh, man. They're nowhere to be found. None of the higher... No, they step back. The whole universe goes quiet when I'm in these fucking moments. I gotta make it through myself. These are my wands. Knight of Wands, Resilience, King of Wands. That's not helpful. Oh, left that guy. That's... Damn it, Beavis. Oh, God, you just look at the pattern. This is exactly what happened last time. But last time, no. I see the pattern here. I see where we're going. We go from this one to that one. Then who comes next? I already contacted him. Help me! Help me! He's not helping me. And you know who I call next when this all goes down? Allie! I've been rejected! I'm so sad. God damn it. I am so tired of this fucking roller coaster. Roller coaster of love. And then they gotta put a happy punk ass tune on this shit. You know, I changed the frequency. Oh, God. Dirty Diana. You know, Michael Jackson made a song about a girl that seduced him? Where'd that come from? I don't know. There's somebody's... They're trying to reach out to me. And trying to help me in the weirdest ways. I mean, I'm praying to them. They better do something. The Queen of Wands, they just sit there and watch. Tell me how I should have been better. That's not helpful. The Queen of Wands is the most powerful, positive card in the deck. It heralds a bright, fertile phase in your life. Aha, fertile myrtle. Stop it. This is because your creative powers are at full flood. Now could be the time when you create your masterpiece. What, a child? Get away from me. You guys are fucking killing me with this whole scenario. I mean, you know what that is, right? That's my destiny, is my destiny. To fucking, you know, go make babies with some guy and shit. Anytime a guy comes near me, I'm afraid of this. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. I mean, it's my destiny, and I am running. God damn it. Whatever form it takes. I mean, I hope it doesn't come in this form. I don't care. Oh, God, now they're really going to hang me on the cross. I felt the fucking... felt the hammer and the whip. You feel self-assured and optimistic. You know exactly where you're going and you feel strong enough to get there. Whatever obstacles lie in your way, you will deal with them. The Queen of Wands may be a woman in your life, a boss, lover, teacher, friend. I'm a strong, focused leader who is not afraid of using my power, attracting others with my positive energy, vision, passion, brilliant organizational skills. I'm good-hearted and friendly, always honest, sincere, well-meaning, and fiercely loyal. Yeah, that's what's got me in all this trouble. However, I am more than a bit fiery, and I will lose my temper if you get on my bad side, but I will instantly forget it and give you a hug. However, I'm not invincible, and I may get burned out with my many projects. Alright. Even if you try to give the impression otherwise, you have recently lost confidence in yourself and feel as though your inner fire has been doused. Maybe. Perhaps you have been so busy that you're burnt out, or are you ill? Don't try to make yourself feel better by putting other people down. I didn't. The reverse queen may be a person in your life. That's all these people. Bitter experiences have made them self-important and self-centered. Ew. Determined to get their own way by whatever means. They can be spiteful, manipulative, interfering. I hope this isn't this person's. No, it's not. But in the essence, it's all positive. And that's it. You just gotta go through it. It'll be okay. It doesn't feel okay. Why did this even happen? This isn't okay, okay? Yeah. Well, that was it. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Just keep digging through all my shit for more answers? You pretty much told me. It's a venture. You need to temper yourself. There's a light at the end of this. And, you know, you're all good. And this is the sexy card I just want to point it. That's the Lilith card. I don't really point all that out, but yeah, this is the sexy woman card. This is the... Damn it. This is not good. None of this is ever good. Why? Because they want to put me on an adventure. They told me a while ago they were going to send me a guy. I hope there's another... It's nothing against you, guy. It's just that you let me down a lot, bro. I don't want to get excited on you. I don't even want to deal with the letdown of the last time. I don't even know why you're here to let me... Are you here to let me down again? I mean, you're not going to pick me up. You're feeling like a pick-me-up. This is some bullshit. God did this. It does not... I'm sure you want something out of it. Yeah, whatever. But what does God want out of this? Why are you doing this, God? Let's ask for some wisdom. I haven't looked at these in a while. I'm just going to pick a card for a moment. Let's pick this one. What's this one? Why? See? That's where I'm at. Why, God? Why? Why today? Why? I mean, I guess it had to be someday. Someday they were going to talk to me again. But why? What do you want? I forgive you. Is that what you want to hear? What do you want from me? The question that God's asking is, what do you want from them? I don't know. There we go with that stupid ass question. What do you want? I don't want anything. I just want peace on earth. Peace on earth. The one thing that's so impossible. Alright, I put the guidebook away and didn't ask the question. On 31. Oh my god. I am not ready for this. I mean, that's what it is. I don't have a choice. What am I gonna do? Hide in my phone? Oh yeah, like I don't have anything to do with my life. What are you doing? Hiding from my reality? From the next challenge that God has put in front of me? I'm just hiding in my feelings. I mean, I got shoved into these awful feelings of fear and panic and all kinds of them. Motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. On page 117. Yeah, I'm just quiet. There is a great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you are asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving this way, and most important, making this choice. That's all I'm asking is you. Why? And then I'm like, I got past you and I asked God, why? Why is he here, God? Why? And then they're asking me, like, what do you want? I don't want nothing. Why is this happening? Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. That sucks. You know what I heard? You called this in. Son of a bitch. Why did I call this in? Because I want answers. Okay, what do I want to know? Why? This is great. When you're clear about it, your intentions will then be a magnet for miracles. Is this a miracle? I mean, why do I always see my miracles as curses? Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Relationship message. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Yeah, I've discovered that. I've been telling that for a long time. Oh, God. That's it, too. You have no control over your feelings. I don't even want to open this fucking box of bullshit. Do you know what happens when I open up this box? This is scary. You know what happens? It makes you run away. And everybody else. I don't want to go through this again. All you're going to do is run away from me. Everybody does. I don't want to do this. Why have you come back? You're just going to run away again. This is not going to be good. It's not me that makes you run. That's to all of you that run away from me. It's you that runs away. Going back to it, I felt like running away from this. It wasn't them, it's me. And then I had to face me and not run away. But in the essence, you don't face yourself or why you're running away. And, you know, I'm getting tired. I don't like being abandoned. I've been abandoned enough. It's better just to stay away. You've already abandoned me. And disappointed me. As I say that, it's like, I know that I can tell a person that I won't abandon you and I won't disappoint you if I mean it, and if I make that promise, I won't. And it's those very promises that have got me stuck here with particular souls. I'll never leave you. I'll find you. We'll always be together. Jesus fucking Christ. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. See what I mean? There's so much unresolved shit. And how do you make up for all this? How can we resolve it? Can it just be forgiven and forgotten like the rest of my life? Can't this just fall into the abyss of my memories like everything else? And they can't. And that's where the difference between soul ties and fucking karma. I can fucking forgive and forget completely everything about my life. Then these ones just keep coming back. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this and why did I say that, and spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the message from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is about being loved. Miracles and deep understanding Why am I so quiet? I get quiet when they show me something that I can't really put in, like I can't take. They're trying to show you love. And you're running from it. What I heard right there in that sentence. They're trying to show you love. And you're running from it. And I see this reflection to Russ as soon as I said that. It's like their love hurts. As soon as I was meaning it about this person, but as soon as I was about to say the word, I felt it in the reflection of Russ. When I try to love Russ, it hurts him. It's a mirror effect all the way around. Trying to love each other hurts. It pushes out our pain. You're not hurting me. I already hurt, and your actions, your typical actions, bring up that hurt and make it intensify. But yeah, your actions are, also low vibration. Intentionally meant to be hurtful? I'm not sure. God says that, you guys don't intend. I truly believe that Russ was intending to hurt my feelings all the time. I have videos and proof to prove that. You can, in a court of law, it looks very intentional. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. It was supposed to be about forgiveness. Going into this, miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? Prosperity message. Knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. It's time to ask yourself the probing questions. Are you driven by desire or to serve? Jesus Christ, Russ, that's exactly what you said in your Discord last night. That was heartfelt shit right there, bro. Did you see my comments? I'm not going to expose you right here because that's exactly what you asked yourself, and you had that conversation with yourself in your Discord, and we all listened to you unpack that, or start to. It seems like you already, once you've broken the surface, then you're just digging in it. It's not like you can put it back away. Interesting. For example, you may want a prominent to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talent, but making yourself feel better because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. I'd never heard him say it, dude. I'd never heard him take ownership about his desire for approval and attention. And he realized that. He said it. I'm sorry, Russ. He said it. He said, and she said that that's real to sit there and ask that. It's questioning, he questioned his ambition. And he said, is it true ambition, or I'm doing it out of pure desire for admiration and acceptance? If I didn't do music for that reason, would I still be driven to do music in the same way? Is this conversation he has in his Discord about it? And he says literally this. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talent, but about making yourself feel better because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with a partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong, But deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Wow. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why. What drives your choices? What you uncover will set you free and bring you even closer to the happiness you seek. The things that he was talking about was just owning awareness that he's literally had these conversations with himself. Everything that I'm screaming at him from afar, he's evaluating from inside, is what I heard in that. God just told me to go to his page. And it's like, I don't know, like almost an hour later than he says that he's going to post it. And I get into it, and he's literally in this deep conversation. He's also exposing his dad and how his, his actions toward him, he played out with the world. He sees the world in that way. He talked about, I was very proud to hear him. He talked about that after the American tour, he decided he wanted to take time to himself. And that he's aware that he's going to let people down, and he needs to do this and say no. And it was just really inspiring to where I saw a part of him that I didn't believe exists, but I always hoped was brewing inside. He had a real conversation with just a girl, and which makes me think that you guys got, it's hard to find someone where you can be open and have those open conversations where you don't have to hold back. And whoever this person is, this interviewer that you can be so open with, I think you guys have, therapy can be anybody that just can get a part of you open that others can't. And the ability for us just to witness this openness was beautiful for us. It's worth having more conversations with that person. Do you know what I mean? Where you can be open with that person, and this person's, don't fall in love and shit, but receptive, and also, you know what I mean? Not receptive, not just receptive, but also, fueling it to where it pushes more out. Whereas you can see in other interviews, you shut it down, you change the subject. You don't want to go deep with them, you don't want to touch that subject, you don't want to show that part of you, whereas last night you were just really flowing. You were just letting it all flow. You were in a flow state for sure, and letting a lot of it out. A lot of shit that, truth. And, you didn't have a huge crowd. There was only like 100 and, I don't know, like maybe 200 people in there listening. But those that were listening really heard your heart. I was glad to witness that. And that's really what it is why am I doing what I'm doing? Most of everything that we're doing is out of programming. We don't even know why, the reason why we're doing what we're doing. And we question why people are, we want to know the why about everything else outside of us, but we don't ask ourselves the why. And that's where I stopped. It wasn't about them, it was like about me. You called this in. They didn't just come in out of nowhere. You were asking for this. Why am I asking for this? What do I want out of this? Because ultimately I'm like, what do you want? And that's all about you. But if I called this in, then this has to be about me. And that's what it is too, is unresolved issues. Let's move on. Was that the protection? Yeah, that was the protection. The whys. And that's what Lilith is. It's like, I ask those questions, but why? That's how you find the truth, is asking questions. And avoidance, those that are avoiding questions, they're avoiding the truth. And someone like me, it's like, I'm not going to deal with that. Like, I want to know the truth. I don't want to be lied to. And that's what I said earlier, is I can't. I've dealt with too many liars. Just tell me the fucking truth at this point. And that's it. What do you want? Just the truth? Are you ready to tell me the truth? Or are we going to play this stupid game again? And in the game, what is it? Just that? If we're gonna play this game, I'm gonna win. You're not gonna fucking do this to me. Do I ever win with that attitude? Does anybody ever win in these situations? No, everybody gets hurt all the way around. Why? Because relationships are painful if they're real. And they're not surface and just pleasant faces and text messages and fucking memes and happy play dates. They're complicated. Real relationships are hard to maintain when they have real, aspects of life going on in them. When they're not just, convenience. I'm just seeing that it's like, flowing into somebody's life like that is not just so simplistic unless you're just, conformitist and you're just trying to get in and you'll conform to whatever in looks like. I don't know. Again, I'm faced with my own challenges. We all have challenges. I just come to show you that I didn't know what to do. I was asking God what to do, and I'm fearful. And that's, what that is like, I always try to tell you, they're like, you're fearless. No, bitch, I'm terrified. I have to overcome the fear, which means I have to just keep feeling it until this moment is done, until I get to the other side of it. It's ever scary. Because, the unknown is scary. You don't know what's going to happen, and your biggest fear is that you're going to get hurt, rejected. You know what I mean? Something to that effect. And so you try to, avoid it. And in that moment, I'm seeing Marshall. It's like, that's why he don't fuck around, bro. He didn't want to fucking go through this. He didn't want his heart to be ripped out every fucking weekend by fucking bitches. He didn't want to fucking fall in love and then fucking fall out of love. And he didn't want this to happen to him. So he just didn't. He turned it off. And so did I. I turned off my heart. I don't even know if I did. I think it just hurt too bad to turn back on. And then it does, and it's still carrying all the pain of what had happened to it. It's still a heart, and it pumps, and it's full of love, but it's still filled with all, it's fucking damaged, bro. It's sewn up. It's taped up. It's put together with super glue. It hasn't even fully healed before it's trying to love again. And my brain's trying to protect it. It's like, dude, this shit still hurts. Don't put no more pain in this thing. And as I say that, it's like, it's really not you, dude. I have a lifetime of pain around this heart. It still wants to love, and it's just, those pains are stopping it from pumping properly. But it's still pumping the little engine that could in there. And as it pumps, it you know what I mean? It draws blood. All of my wounds start hurting again. It starts hurting. You know what I mean? It's like, fasting. You shrink your stomach, right? It gets all tiny because you haven't put no food in it. And then all of a sudden you try to put a footlong in there and it gets stuck. And now you're hurting really bad. It's literally ripping your intestines out. That's your heart, too. It's like it's filled with all this love, but it's hurting so bad. You know what I mean? It hurts so bad just to love again. Just to open up to the idea. Once it starts pumping, it's like, no, shut it off. It hurts. It hurts. Welcome to the healing journey. I describe it quite lovely, right? Don't you want to take this ride? I didn't start it. I can't stop it either, though. I always look at it like, if you stop, you're gonna end up like Kanye West. I've never seen anything worse than what has happened to him. That's what happens when you turn down your calling and your spiritual healing, bro. You become a shadow version of yourself, aspect of yourself that you hid, you become. And that's, what I was becoming. I was a dark version of myself. I was a shell of myself from all of my experiences before I woke up. So, I know there's no going back. It's only going forward. And the way through it is, taking a lot of ass whoopings. It's not really. Nobody's physically hurting me. It's the heart. As I sit there, I'm seeing these, it's like that's why they admire you. And that's why people do admire me, is because of all my heart's been through. It still loves. It still pumps. It still flows. It's still forgiving. It's still kind. It's still brave enough to do it again and again. Like, why does she keep giving up? It's not, I have it in me to give up sometimes, but it's my heart. You know, it's that everlasting flow. In essence, I called this in. And I can't run from it. You know what I mean? Going back to Wolfman, they showed me. I literally called them by, you know, so many, by details. I put details around what I wanted. I made this, like, imaginary voodoo doll. I made a sex doll and he appeared. That is so funny. I have the videos to prove it. I was like, I think maybe an Aries would be good for me. And I started putting all these things about what kind of guy I wanted. And I need a guy that knows tarot. And I need this. And the universe was literally just, okay. But in essence, he was already created before that. It was already made. My likes aligned with what they always were, and he was always going to be what I liked. And that's why the universe was like, you cannot turn this one down. We made him, he's exactly what you want. You know, shut up. And that's where it is. I finally got over that dude. We just left that dude, and you're facing me with this dude now? Oh my God, it's such a sausage fest around here. Don't eat any of the meat. Or maybe I'm supposed to. That's what I mean. They're trying to get me ready to have babies. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just trying to avoid a heartbreak, and it's like the Heartbreak Hotel and the Red Light District, and I have just checked into some bullshit. One-way fucking ticket to hell. What's down there? I don't know. There's light underneath there. That's that star card. Don't ask me why. I ask enough whys. And that's usually it. I don't want to know. I really do, and they're not telling me shit. That's what I mean. I can't use my psychic abilities on this one. I can't figure out why they call it, why they're talking to me and what they want. I can't step into your skin and figure out what you're thinking. That doesn't work like that. I can see your intentions, but I can't really. I don't know what the motive is behind this. All I can do is figure out what's my motive, what's motivating you in this. I mean, fear, anxiety, stress. Those are temporary low vibrations. That's how you know you're working through the flesh. Those are all things of the flesh. Okay, now once we get past that, what's next? I'm like, oh God. Oh God, how long will this last? How long will this conversation go on? Oh man, brace yourselves. We are about to fucking crash into a fucking planet on this one. Truly? Yeah, me and my little rocket ship, dude. We're about to go into space on this one. Why? It's ancient history being played. I gotta figure out how to change history. I don't know. They don't tell me. Nobody ever tells me. I mean, when you try, don't listen. I tell you, you're stupid. That's why they don't really tell me what to do. And it's not about that. That's your free will. You're going to make the choice. And if it's the wrong choice, and there's no such thing as a wrong choice, that just means you need to learn this again. You have to go around this mountain again because you didn't learn. What didn't I learn? And that's where you're sitting here. I'm like, what am I supposed to learn from this? Why am I here again? Why are we're about to face this again? Nothing's wrong. I'm just scared. I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of my destiny. I'm definitely scared of men. I'm scared of love. I'm scared of sex. Is there anything else I'm scared of? I'm pretty good with the bees. Some stuff. I'm not really too scared of, entities or any of that shit. Gabriel pisses me off. I don't think it's scared, but it's a fear feeling that I get with that entity. Yeah, I'm wearing human skin. I'm powerless to the human experience. This sucks. I can't do anything. I mean, magic won't get me out of this. Running away from me won't get me out of this. The only way to get out of it is go through it, and I don't know how it ends. It's the unknown. Welcome to the journey. Hey, I don't know. Keep you updated, I guess. I'll make it through. Laters, haters.